Hello adventurers, it's Rex and this is the Rex Razor Show. We're back in the Forgotten Realms of Neverwinter here to do a little portobellos with our cleric main arbiter. That means he's a damage dealer. Let's go ahead and talk to this guy. Day of the Dungeon Master. You can do this here or you can do this inside the table. Going inside the table. The tasks you need to do to get your token of participation are only two. You can pick any of the quests inside of Portobello's, and we just picked the first random quest that we like to go to the first table for the damage on a dummy, and then we go ahead and do the dungeon of the day. These guys give the dungeon of the day. You don't actually have to go here. You can go right straight through the queues. See? And I always pick this trial of traps, but you can pick any one of these. But the first thing you need to do is do one of the quests in here. You can do the race over there. You could do when the event comes up for looking for the dice. There's these little dice that glow a little bit, and you have to get 10 of them. Get them before the time runs out. And then there's all these little stands here with different events all over the place, and there's also even defeating dummies. Either way, I'm just going to pick this one right here. I'm going to talk to the quest giver.
Let's see what you've got.
Dual Mastery Challenge. It's just about doing a little damage to this dummy right here. And you just sit here doing all the damage you can. It looks like I already did the maximum damage from what it shows on that bar there, from red, orange, yellow, light green, and dark green. Charging up my Avenus Trinket. So you just kind of basically just do damage here as much as you can for the amount of time that they give you. It doesn't show a clock, but you just sit here and do it like this. I'm just showing off my skills here with a little daily there. This also kind of helps you practice your rotation. You're learning your rotation. So a debuff here, Forge Master's Flame there, another debuff, and another debuff. And each time I'm pressing R1, get my bubbles from the right to the divinity on the left, so I can do another Forge Master Flame. So looks like there it is. It ended. That's the amount of time they give you. Then you just pick it up. It's complete. That's it. You just do one. There's a ton of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there's 6, 7, 8. At least 8 activities. Probably even more. Look at the little soldiers doing push-ups. Alright, let's go ahead and do the queue for the Trial of Traps. Alright, then as soon as we finish that queue, we're going to go over here. I'm going to go through the middle here, but basically you return to this quest giver here, Labergast, I believe it is. Yep, Labergast. And you turn it in and he gives you 2 tokens of participation. In the end, you get so with tokens of participation, you can get any of these things. Of course, right now there's a glitch, so it's not showing at the bottom how many I have. But then you at one point, I think after 7 days or something, you get the token of challenge. You can get these things with that, and at the end, you can get after 14 days, you get a token of achievement. And as you can see there, I can get a coalescent ward and 4 insignia mounts. All good stuff. So I want to just do it. It's fun, quick, and you get some good stuff from it. So I'm trying to do this on my characters. Right now, of course, we're waiting on the queue to pop. In the meantime, there goes. The queue's popping. Let's for inventory and see if we can clear out some stuff. Definitely the VIP bags. Let's clear those out. See, that's the Flabbergast foot race. That foot race, I'll go doing it. I mean, I'll go doing it until the dungeon pops. So it popped. What I wanted to show you was the actual dice that glow. I'm gonna go over the healing campfire. So for this, generally speaking, maybe that once you have a leveled up character, it's easier. But I'm just rushing through. I'm gonna try to get through the axes to the left, to the right, left. I got hit. Get back in there. Hopefully not get hit again. I got hit again, but no problem. I'm gonna recharge my health there. Trying to get through, and we're through over the healing campfire, and we gotta get this spider. drow. Here comes some more of the adventurers. There's sort of 3 phases. First phase is just getting through those unfriendlies, axes, then this door here.
Tumbling out of the darkness,
then there's a tetrahedron, basically a big die. You gotta wait for it to pass one time if you're not fast enough. Cleric is not all that fast. I'm gonna try to keep up with it past here. Of course, you can go into those little notches to be safe and wait for it to pass. If not, it runs you over. It can defeat you depending on the level of your character, how much defense and all that stuff. Usually if you're a newer character, you're definitely going to get defeated. You got to watch that. Alright, so the second phase is just getting past that tetrahedron and getting up to this door. So there's actually 4 phases. But now it's going to be the Drider Spider here. She's got those runes. Those runes will pull you to them and blow up and do some damage. Basically, if the group is working together, it should be able to go through the Drider's health pretty quickly. Of course, in the background, you can see the players around the table playing Dungeons and Dragons. If you don't know what that is, it's kind of fun to get into. Alright, so we're getting through the Domineering Drider. Less than 1/2 health remaining. Give her a daily. Boom. Alright, we're almost done here. Alright, so now we go, maybe there's 5 stages. Now we go to this door. And then jump over these traps so you don't get hit by them. I find that going on the outside is the easiest to not get hit by those traps. And then defeat this little group. And then we'll be on the final stage, which is to defeat the Beholder there. And this is why I pick it. I like the Beholder. There's the Dungeon Master. In Dungeons and Dragons, there's one player that always guides the group. That is the Dungeon Master. And that is the Dungeon Master. I think that model is after a famous TV Dungeon Master guy, maybe on Twitch and stuff. Not 100% sure. There goes the Beholder. And a little chest appears here with a little treasure. We're not really concerned about this at all. It is part of an event. If you want to get into that, that's cool too. It gives you this stuff. It gives you some, it's a consumable. And I think you could use it for something else also. But we're going back to the Barrows Inn. We're going to go to Flabbergast. This usually lags a second, even though it's not lagging this time. And we're going to go ahead and complete the day of the Dungeon Master. And see the 2 tokens of participation right there on the bottom right. Alright, that's all there is to it. Awesome. Let's go ahead and do some other stuff. Right here in the Forgotten Realms of Neverwinter. Again, I'm your host, Rex. This is the Rex Razor Show. Hope you're all having a good one. Do some more.